What's up, everybody? Welcome to Southaven, Mississippi, the finals. On our left we have me, of course, Josh, Squeaky Marking, and on our right we have Kevin Baxter. And as you see right now, Kevin is posing for his picture. For those who don't know, on my Facebook account, I have it where I take a picture of all my opponents, and Kevin, of course, knows this, so he wanted to pose for it. Come on, Shamcoin, don't let me down. I'm not sure who went first, but as you saw from the last game, I am playing. What was it? Manectric, Seismitoad, Drifblim, and if you saw a glimpse of Kevin's game, he is playing Crobat, Mewtwo, Wobbuffet, and this is day 5 of the Tennessee Marathon. We've seen for the past 3 days a Team Fish Knuckles member has been to the finals and has won it. Hopefully we can keep that trend alive and Team Fish Knuckles get 3 out of the 5 wins. Right now we have 2 out of the 5. But we've been 3 out of 5 in the cut, and a lot in the top 4 and top 8. So Team Fish Knuckles is representing right now. We're doing some work in this marathon, showing that our team is, I guess we're decent. Why is this happening to my computer? Don't know what's going on right now. I think my computer is just, I think it's dying on me. Hopefully that doesn't happen again. So we see a computer search for me, discarding Ultra Ball and a Lightning Energy. I'm just gonna get a Toad either way, so it doesn't matter what the order of if the Ultra Ball or computer search came first. I think I have a DC in my hand too, so I'm trying to get a Toad in play. Now Kevin, I'm not gonna ruin how Kevin plays the deck. Wanted to watch Kevin. I'm not gonna say anything right now, but as he does start with the Mewtwo and the Zubat, which is pretty nice. So we see a DC and an N from me. I think Kevin just said his hand was really bad to me. Me and Kevin are good friends, so this game's gonna be kind of friendly. I'm friendly with all my opponents. If my opponent doesn't talk to me, there's something wrong, and I'm not having fun at Pokemon. If my opponent doesn't talk to me, I don't care if I win or lose. I'm having fun. So this will be kind of a friendly, fun match. For those who don't know, Kevin is from Columbus, Ohio. Oh, I could be wrong. Is it Columbus? I'm gonna say Columbus. I'm looking right now. Why I'm getting in? Oh, Cincinnati. Oh, jeez. I'm sorry, Kevin. I was close to at least I knew that. There we see a pass from me. I kind of wonder why I don't play the laser. Try to put his Mewtwo to sleep. Oh well, maybe I don't think it's that big of a deal. So we see a great ball from Kevin. Great ball. Search your top 7 cards for a Pokemon. If you find one, put in your hand. He does get a Zubat. So kind of the first time you see Great Ball getting into play. You don't really see anybody playing anymore. Here we see an Ultra Ball discarding a Juniper and an N. I imagine Kevin wants to get another Zubat. So Kevin's got 3 Zubats turn 1. I see a Mewtwo and a Juniper from Kevin. So let's see what happens here. Does Kevin get a Dimension Valley? If he gets a Dimension Valley, he can start. Oh, there it is. Before I give us anything. So he can X-Ball this turn, but luckily Drifblim is not weak to Psychic. He's weak to Dark. So Drifblim does stay alive. I wouldn't have stayed alive. It would have stayed alive either way. Sorry, I got a Verbank. Counter his Dimension Valley. Here's a laser. The Mewtwo does stay awake. Now here I have an Ultra Ball. The question is, do I want to discard the DCE? I'm trying to count the cards, see if I drew for a turn or not, and I can't figure out if I have or not. Oh well. Sometimes I get too excited and I forget to do stuff. I'm supposed to rewatch the video to see if I drew or not. Oh well. I guess I'll rewatch the video again to see if I drew or not. But now I need to hit like a switch or something to try to do some Quaker punching. Let's see. Do I hit a switch? And I do. Very nice. Very nice. Alright. So just running kind of hot from Kitten's game, as you can see. And here we do a good old Quack and Punch for 60. Now on Kevin's turn. Now Kevin can start X-Balling, which will start hurting. I mean, it will hurt. It will start doing some damage. So let's see, what does Kevin want to do? I think I see Skyla he's debating right now. There's a Skyla from Kevin. He must not have anything really in his hand. Maybe he needs to get another supporter with it. Imagine if he wants to get a supporter, he'll get a Colress. Maybe an N. Oh, a Dimension Valley. Oh, boo. That's not good. If he had kept the Verbic in play, it would do. Verbic can put it back 30 to me, bring it up to 90, and then if I can get a Muscleman, I can actually knock out his Mewtwo. But sadly, that does not happen. They would say Psychic Energy going to the Mewtwo. The cool thing about Dimension Valley is you can X-Ball for 1 energy. So they would see an X-Ball for 20, 40, 60. Now I don't want to tell what Kevin's plan is with this, so I'll keep his plan a little secret while my turn's going on. Right now we don't even see Zubats doing work right now. We just see some Golbats. I mean, we just see Zubats just chilling. We haven't seen any Golbats or Crobats yet. Asked Kevin he had his supporters or not, because I wasn't sure in or not. And he said he had a Colress, so I guess the end didn't matter, because I guess I'm gonna give him more cards, but hopefully I draw him to a bunch of energies or something, or a bunch of like Crobats and energies. That's what I need him to draw to. But we'll see. We both get 6, but neither one of us has taken a prize yet. So I do get Escape Rope. The only problem is I don't have a an energy, which is pretty bad. I'm kind of whiffing on energies really hard right now. I'm trying to debate how do I Ultra Ball stuff away. Computer's kind of going slow again. I'm sorry about that. So here's another Quaker Punch for 40 total. Bring it to 111. So now to Kevin's turn. So Mewtwo has another attack called Side Drive. It does 120, and as you see right now, it can knock out the Seismitoad. So yeah, let's Mewtwo's doing some work right now. Also with Mr. Energy, it gives Kevin free retreat with that Mewtwo, because Mr. Energy, if you attach it, I think you only attach just like Pokemon. When you do, it has 2 less retreat costs, which makes Mewtwo have free retreat, which is pretty nice. So now next turn, all Kevin has to do is retreat his active Mewtwo, send to the bench Mewtwo, and Side Drive for 120, knocking out my Seismitoad to put me in a weird situation. Well, not a weird situation. This is just a bad situation in general. So let's see what happens. So there's the Side Drive for 120, knocking out my Seismitoad. But Side Drive, you also have to discard an energy, which is kind of good too. So here we go. My turn. Send up Manectric EX. So see Team Flare Grunt. Team Flare Grunt discards an energy to the active Pokemon and enhanced Terror. So basically, make it where Kevin has no energies in play this since the start. And I do have Jirachi in my hand. Question is, do I want to play it or not? So I don't play the Jirachi, which is kind of weird. Because I could Jirachi for a Colress and try to set up a Headringers on the Mewtwo's. But the problem with playing the Jirachi is if I play the Jirachi, Kevin could start dropping Golbats and Crobats to knock out Jirachi. So that's probably why I didn't do it in the end. So let's see what happens. Plays a Golbat, put 20 on the Manectric EX. There's a Muscle Band, saving it from being Headringered. There's an Energy, so he can X-Ball this turn for 60. Here's a Colress from Kevin. Colress up in your hand, draws many cards. There's bench Pokemon. So there's 4 on Kevin's side, 2 on my side. So what does Kevin need to knock me out? I don't think there's any way Kevin can knock me out this turn. Sorry, I was debating on some stuff. Just kind of first couple turns I didn't draw any energies, so it's kind of what stinks. So where does this 20 damage go? I'm guessing onto the bench Manectric. And then we see X-Ball for 60, bringing it to 80 total. And next turn, if Kevin attaches energy, he can actually knock. 1, 2, 3, 4. That would be a knockout. But Kevin knows what he's doing. He knows his math better than I do. I'm doing something in my life right now. I'm debating on some stuff. The problem is I have a DC in my hand, but if I attach that, Kevin can just X-Ball me for knockout. I'm also like learning how to really play this deck too. I haven't really played it before this tournament, so. Right now I'm currently Ultra Balling. I think I discarded it. I discarded Ultra Ball on a Lysander, so. Not too bad. Debating whether do I want to get this Toad or not. So there I get a Toad. And I do have the Jirachi in my hand, which I'm kind of have to play this turn, because if I don't, I'll be in a really bad position. Well, I guess I can get a... I could bench the Toad, attach the DCE to it, and Quicken Punch. That might be a good play. But then I kind of want to save the lightning energy on Manectric. Let's see what I end up doing. Oh, so I attached it to DC to Manectric, which is kind of bad because now, like I said, Kevin can X-Ball me for knockout. Can he actually, let's see. So we see a laser. So right now, Assault Laser do 140, then plus a laser, 150 to knock out the Mewtwo. Now, imagine Kevin's gonna send up a Golbat. Does have free retreat. So I guess that was kind of a good 7. Oh, but the thing is, if Kevin, let's see, if he gets the energy onto the Wobbuffet. Let's see, 6, 7, 8. That will be a knockout, which will hurt a lot. And I do see the psychic energy in his hand, so he's probably going to. I can't remember. I already forgot the attack name. I was just looking. We just talked about Wobbuffet last game. Why can't I remember it now? Oh my goodness. There we see Golbat putting 3 on Jirachi. You see this is the downfall playing Jirachi. I'm laughing right now. I'm like, why did I play the Jirachi? But I kind of had to. But Psychic Assault, that's the attack. 10 plus 10 for each damage. 10 and then plus 10 for each damage counter. So, time to look at Kevin's discard pile. So there is one energy in Kevin's discard pile. So if I can send it the Drifblim, and if I get a Muscle Band or Laser, I can actually knock out this Wobbuffet. Oh, so there's the Muscle Band. Doesn't even matter. There's the energy. See a Verse Seeker, and imagine I get it in. Try to end Kevin down to 2 cards. So yeah, end down Kevin to 2 cards. Oh, let's see what happens here. Alright. So if Kevin can get a Crobat and then Skill Dive, he wins. That's because he can just Skill Dive. I mean, he'll put 30 on the Jirachi and then Skill Dive the Jirachi. Like I said in the last game, Crobat's ability is put 30 damage counter anywhere. So that's where the 30 damage came from earlier and how he can win. And then the Kevin said, "Oh boy," when he saw his hand. We saw that it was a Psychic Energy and a and a Juniper. Kind of like the perfect 2 cards. Didn't even matter that I put the Dimension Valley. So he taught us the Ultra Ball, which if I didn't have countered the the Verbank. The question is, can Kevin get a Crobat? We see a Computer Search in his hand. Sorry, I'm laughing at myself being dumb. So then we see the Crobat do 30 to the Jirachi, and then the Skill Die from Crobat to knock out the Jirachi. So I don't know, it's kind of a close game, but you can see the power of Crobat once it starts going. Kevin didn't really attack with Crobat, it was mostly just Mewtwo doing work, just showing how good Mewtwo is. Nobody really used Mewtwo's second attack, but you see the power of Side Drive there. It's pretty good if I say so myself. I still think Kevin should make a Nidoking deck. If anybody knows Kevin, convince him to make a Nidoking deck. I don't know why he doesn't. But let's see what happens. Game 2. Like I said before, this is best 2 out of 3, 75 minutes. But that was a pretty quick game 1. We're not gonna really draw out this game. I don't know how to play Pokemon, so I just don't really think. I just kind of just do. Which sounds really bad, but that's what happens. I wish I knew what to say between these rounds, but let's see. My older videos, I've already asked about St. Louis Regionals. If anybody's going to St. Louis Regionals, I'll be there. Might be going to Florida. If I go to Florida, I'm staying with Kevin Baxter, so we might cuddle together. But sadly, I am down a game. I will decide to go first, of course. I went first last game too. Didn't really help me out. I'm still trying to debate what's the best route to go in this matchup. Do I want to? I think I want to go the more Manectric route than anything else. Just because Manectric does more damage to a Mewtwo than Seismitoad does. So I tell Kevin, I'm like, oh no, now you know how to play at least 2 Enhanced Hammer. And he's like, it's not like I helped you build the deck the night before. But for those, well, I'm not gonna say nobody really knows, but Kevin stayed in my house the night before, so he got to hang out with me and had to experience my family for one night. So during that night, he helped me build this deck. So. Talking about Max Push for some reason. I don't know. I don't remember right now what's happening. Not really paying attention. But let's see what happens. Oh no, he gets another Mewtwo start. I get double Seismitoad. There, Drifblim, Burbank, and a Jupiter. Now I could attach that Lightning Energy. I'm not really sure why I didn't. Well, I know Kevin doesn't play Enhanced Hammer either, so that's pretty good. So I get a DCE. Now I could computer search and get like a Headringer and or a laser. I'm not really sure what the better play is. I think maybe computer search for the Headringer are probably the way better play, just so he can't attack me turn 1. But I just ended up passing. Kind of weird of me. See, if I had computer search for Headringer, he wouldn't be able to X-ball me this turn. But I guess in my mind I wanted to save the computer search for later. I guess. I don't know. This is almost 2 to 3 weeks ago, so I can't really remember that much what I was thinking at the time. Like I said before, I probably wasn't really thinking at all. I probably was just playing Pokemon like I usually do. But we'll see what happens. And he even gets a Muscle Band, so now the the Headringer would be definitely be better right now. On my turn, let's see, what do I have? There's another Drifblim. I get another DC, so I can switch into the Seismitoad, the fresh Seismitoad, and prevent Kevin from knocking me out. So that's kind of nice. And there we see an end for me. Now for my turn, I need to get a laser, Verbank, Muscle Band, and did I say laser? If I didn't say laser, laser, and put Kevin to sleep. And then Kevin flip tails, and I'll be in a really good position. But we'll see if I get all that. That's a lot of cards to ask for. Just at least give me a laser. Did I get a laser? So I draw to the computers once again. Alright, so I get the Verbank too, which is really nice. So there's a laser. Can I flip heads on the laser? Put this Mewtwo to sleep. I know Kevin doesn't play any flip cards. He only plays AZ to kind of switch out cards. So if I flip heads on this sleep, it'd be really good for me. Let's see what happens. Tails. Boo. There's the Verbank. So there we see Quake Punch doing 60 total. Now Kevin can't play any item cards. There we see a Zubat. My belly itched. Let's see, Mr. Energy going to the Mewtwo. Question is, does Kevin have a Lysander? If he has a Lysander, he can side drive me. Let's see here. I think we're just going to X-Ball here. So X-Ball does 20, 40, 60, 80, 100 total. I'll let Kevin put the damage on there. Let him decide how much it is. Manectric and Juniper. So there we see a Quick Punch for 80 total, knocking out this Mewtwo. Taking 2 prizes. So you see me go up 4 prizes to 6. Very nice. Let's see, what does Kevin have? Another Dimension Valley. He is dropping those Dimension Valleys like crazy. And I see a pass from Kevin. He is not having a very good game right now. So I Lysander other than Zubat. This deck does play 4 Verse Seekers, so I'm just trying to get a Lysander in the discard pile if he does end me. So right now, what just happened is Kevin can't play items, so his Zubat just gets knocked out next turn, And I don't realize this, and I'm like, Kevin, why are you doing that? He's like, because they're all items. So that's why we're all laughing right now, because of how dumb I am. So if Kevin were to Ultra Ball or something, I probably wouldn't have even caught him. I'd probably be like, oh, okay, yeah, that's okay, yeah, Ultra Ball, yeah, it's good. I'll explain the situation by coming up and asking what's going on. So, you see if, Seismitoad's kind of good if, Kevin has a bunch of items in his hand. So we kind of have an uneventful game one for me where I don't have any energies. We see a really uneventful game from Kevin where he has a bunch of items and I Quaker Punch really early and he can't play any of them. So like I said, I don't really know what's the better way to go. Do I go the Mewtwo, I mean not Mewtwo, the Seismitoad route, or the Manectric route? I don't know. Obviously Manectric can beast those some Crobats, one-shot them, and can one-shot Mewtwo's. But Seismitoad does slow him down a lot, so it's kind of hard to decide what to do in this matchup. I don't know. One thing I wish Kevin would do would drop more mystery energies. I think that's what they're called. But Kevin knows he knows not to drop them because of Drifblim. Drifblim, not Drifbloon. But here we go. Game 3. Money on the line. We will see what happens. I get a mulligan. I mean, Kevin knows my deck, so it doesn't really matter. Nothing's going to really surprise him. Let's see what happens here. Hopefully see, I don't know who I want to start with. Just don't start with Drifblim. That sounds good. Everybody gets 6. Kevin draws for his mulligan. And alright, let's see what happens. So I start Seismitoad, he starts Zubat. Hopefully, Kevin just gets. Oh, never mind. We'll see. Maybe he doesn't get any more Pokemon down, and I can Quaker Punch for game. But that doesn't happen. Kevin has a turn 1 Jirachi, which is never good. I mean, I know it's hard to tell because Kevin hasn't played anything, but Kevin plays a heavy AZ count. So we saw like top 8 where Blake played multiple super scoop ups. Kevin plays multiple AZ. Sorry, I blanked out there. So we see if Skyla Jirachi for Skyla to get an Ultra Ball. That's interesting. Usually when you see that happen, you see people get an N or a Juniper. So maybe he already has a Juniper in his hand. So we see him discard a Psychic Energy. And what's the other card? He's debating between a Golbat and a Mystery Energy. Ooh. My hand, I can't really tell how my hand is right now. We'll have to see what happens. So he does get the Mewtwo, so which always scares me. Mewtwo does a lot of damage to Seismitoad. There we see Psychic Energy and just a pass from Kevin. Oh, a top deck DC like a pro. So Ultra Ball, Enhanced Tamer, and the Verse Seeker. Kevin's old saying goes, every time I play Verse Seeker, it's going to get Enhanced Tamer off. So Kevin's a Psychic, and he knew that I had the Enhanced Tamer in my hand. So he was like, I'm going to discard the Mystery Energy for your Enhanced Tamer off. 99% sure that's why he did it. I asked Kevin if I could take it back to get a Manectric, and he said, that's fine with me, I hate Drifblim. So he lets me get a Manectric EX instead. What he doesn't know is I have I think I have like a muscle band, 2 muscle bands, and a Juniper in my hand. Okay, not a Juniper, but an N. So I think that's why I wanted to attach the muscle band to the Manectric. Like I said, Kevin would rather see the Manectric on the field than the Drifblim. The Drifblim is a little bit more scarier, just because Drifblim does more damage to Mewtwo's. But I got the Drifblim back anyway, so it doesn't even matter. And there we see a Quack and Punch for 50. And on to Kevin's turn. Once again, he can't play items, so he can't really search out these Golbats. He kind of has a manly drawn to him. We see a Zubat, an Energy, and a Colress, getting him 6 cards. I guess Kevin multiple Golbats this turn, that'd be really nice. Not really sure where he would put the damage counters. Should probably put the damage counters on the Manectric. Never really point to put him on the Seismitoad. But it doesn't seem like he got any Golbats either. So we see an X-Ball for 80. Like I said, next turn, Kevin can just side-try for knockout, which kind of stinks. Actually, he can Golbat and then X-Ball for another 80. But here I see a T-Flare Grunt discarding a Psychic Energy. Trying to debate what to do. Counter his Dimension Valley. And then Quake Punch for 50. Bring it to 100. Force Kevin to have either Dimension Valley and or Psychic Energy to attack this turn. But there's the Dimension Valley, so kind of useless. Team Flare Grunt that turn. And he had Psychic Energy, so basically that was... turn was pretty much useless, except for attacking. So we see Kevin drop a Miltank. Miltank does 80 total. I could be wrong though. Does Powerful Friends. I think it does 10 and 70 more if there's a stage 2 in play. So we see Kevin play the AZ to save the Jirachi. And here we see a side drive for 120, killing the Seismitoad. So I'm on to my turn. Let's see. Hopefully I attach this DCE just so I can Assault Laser to knock it out. Yeah. Alright, good job of me, pat on my back. The only bad thing is Mewtwo, if he does X-Ball with the Mewtwo, it will do a lot more damage. But, you know, I can either risk it for the Biscuit and try to get a Lightning Energy with his in, or just automatically drop the DCE. So I'll take the easier route and draw the DCE. Or trash the DCE. Which was a good call because I didn't draw onto a DC Lightning Energy. And then we see an Assault Laser for 80, knocking out his Mewtwo. Now we're all tied up 4-4 prizes. Let's see, can Squeaky make any more mistakes today or not? Hopefully I don't. But knowing me, I probably will. Shout out to Azurka. Give me water. Sponsor. You want to sponsor me, Azoker? Azoker. I don't know how to say the name of the water I'm drinking. Ozarka. But here Kevin can finally play trainers, so the Ultra Balls, discarding a Great Ball maybe? I can't really tell if this card's card. Verse Seeker and something else. And we see Kevin gets another Mewtwo. Boo, we don't like Mewtwo. Does too much damage right now. So we see an Inch from Kevin. So Kevin touched another mystery energy. Nothing is if I can get a enhanced hammer and energy, I can one shot that Mewtwo, which would be really nice. So that's what we need here. Or Burst Seeker for Team Flare Grunt, and then an energy. So we'll see what happens. Kevin had to read his card, and he double made sure to that he didn't have to show me his hand if he didn't have a Pokemon. Because he didn't have any in his hand. I thought he was lying to me at the time, and I thought he really had a Pokemon, but he just didn't want to grab any. But he really didn't have Pokemon from what I saw. Here's Kevin, look at my discard pile. Like I said, it's kind of bad that Kevin helped make my deck, so he kind of knows everything, all the counts in my deck. Oh, also if I get a, let's see, 5, 6, 7. If I get a Verbank laser energy, I can also one-shot this Mewtwo. So Drifblim might be coming in, might be doing some work here today. We'll see what happens. There's a laser. Question is, do I see this play while I'm playing Pokemon? It's kind of weird after you play because you kind of see like different plays. Here we see a Juniper. So there's a. Let me make sure I do the math right. 5, 6, 7, 1. Oh, I don't have a Oh, I do have the Verbank. Oh man, if I don't do this, I messed up really big here. Let's see, did I mess up here or not? I'm like 99% sure I mess up here and I don't do that play. Because see, there's one mystery energy in the discard. It does 5, 20 more for the muscle band, 140, and then plus the laser, 170. Oh, so I do. Oh, what a huge misplay on my part. Oh man, I messed up there. Oh man, I'm bad at Pokemon. So I could have knocked out this Mewtwo. I didn't even see it. Kevin, you're lucky. Oh well, mistakes happen. That's how you lose in Pokemon. Oh, I feel so bad now. I could have maybe won. I don't know, maybe. Kevin probably would still won. So let's see, what does Kevin want to do? Gets a Golbat. Put 20 on the Manectric. Now what does Kevin want to do? I think Kevin's trying to figure out if I don't know if there's a mystery energy or not. Or if I'm really bad at Pokemon, I don't realize that I had the knockout lesser or not. So we see an Ultra Ball from Kevin. Probably get another Golbat. Yeah, so get another Golbat, put another 20 damage on the active, probably. So I'm texting Kevin right now. I text Kevin I'm so bad at Pokemon I could have possibly won game 3. We were seeing another flashback, putting 20 on the Manectric, bringing it up to 40. Let's see, what does Kevin want to do? I think Kevin's still trying to debate if I'm smart enough to even attack with Drifblim or not. Kevin's had a long turn. He is thinking hard right now. So see if Kevin touches a second energy to the milk tank. Oh, I just wish I would have attacked the Drifblim and see how this game would have gone. Because then Kevin would have had 2 energies in the discard pile, and I could have one-shot everything, anything in my turn coming up. Yeah, that probably would have won me the game. So imagine Kevin will retreat here. Like I said, Kevin's probably scared of me knocking out my Pokemon and me knocking out his Mewtwo with my Drifblim. There we see a pass from Kevin, so my turn. So we see a header going to Mewtwo. So we're trying to debate what I want to do here, not just in. If I can get a laser, I can knock out this Crobat this turn too. Because Crobat has 80 HP, so. Or Muscle Man, but I think all Muscle Mans are gone by now. Sorry, I'm still just figuring out that I could have. That I could have won. Alright, so what can I do here now? I can attach lightning energy to my active Manectric and a Soul Laser for knockout. And what can Kevin do? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do I have a switch here? Or I might just take on Manectric. So I guess I'm just going to do a Soul Laser. They put 20 on Mewtwo, hopefully. Maybe not the Mewtwo, because I can already one-shot the Mewtwo with Drifblim. Okay, I put it on Mewtwo. Kind of just way out of this game. Not really thinking straight at all. There's a lot of misplays on my turn. On my side. Like I said, this is my first time kind of playing this deck. So we see a computer search from Kevin. Let's see, what does he want to do? He can get a Crobat. Imagine this one against maybe another Mewtwo. Crobat seems really good right now. Because he puts Crobat in the active and then he can retreat to the Miltank and knock me out. I think that's what he wants to do here. So we see Crobat, put 30 on the active. You see a Verse Seeker for the chorus and draw 8 cards. So let's see, what does Kevin get off these 8? Like I said, I think he already knocked me out Miltank. Right now it's at 70. Power from Friends is doing 100, I think. I could be wrong though, but I'm pretty sure it's 100 right now. So I'm just watching to see what Kevin does. It's kind of hard to commentate what he's not really doing anything. Kevin's just thinking out his whole turn. See the Dimension Valley to go to my Burbank. Kevin put the most spent on the Crobat. I'll just make sure if if it did damage or place damage. Because if it plays damage, I'm pretty sure most man doesn't stack that way. So we see Crobat putting 20 on the Drifblim. Retreating to the Miltank, like I said, and probably just knock out this Manectric EX. Like I said, Power Friends does do 10, then plus 70. And then with the 10 plus 70 if there's a stage 2 in play, and then plus the most band 100. So here I see the Drifblim, kind of in a bad situation either way. So I did get a Verse Seeker, so I could Verse Seeker up the Mewtwo and knock it out. The only problem is Miltank then knocks out the Drifblim. Question is there a Lysander in the discard pile? I might not see that play either. It's kind of weird not being in game, because then you once you're watching the game, you can kind of see stuff clearly, but when you're playing the game, you kind of know that you kind of miss things sometimes. That's kind of what happened to me. This is the bad thing about commentating your games. Once you realize you messed up, you're like, oh no, I messed up. So I do see the Lysander in there, so I can Lysander that Mewtwo and knock it out. I guess the real thing is, do I notice that or not? I don't know. We'll see what happens. I'm doing some math with my fingers. Not surprising. I'm actually thinking this turn. Oh, I'm trying to figure out how Kevin could beat me. I said if he has double Crobat and then Lysander's up Manectric, he could win. Kind of in a bad position either way. There's the Verse Seeker. Question is, what I go after? So I'm debating either one of those two. Either way, but knock out the Mewtwo, it kind of doesn't really do anything. Right now I'm trying to debate what to do. So I play the end. I was asking Kevin, he had it. He said he had a Crobat. But let's see if Kevin can get the 3 perfect cards. like I said, I think 5, 6, 7, 8. Actually, he only needs 2 cards. He just needs 2 Crobats to win. What am I talking about? Skill Dive doesn't have to be in active position. Or if Kevin just gets a Lysander, he can win too, because he can just do straight 100. I don't think there's a way I can knock out this Miltank right now. I think I was digging for an enhanced hammer and or what was I talking about? Enhanced hammer. I think I was looking for a enhanced hammer, trying to even kill this Miltank, or maybe a laser, trying to put it to sleep. But there we see Shadow still doing 70. Let's see. What does Kevin want to do? So we see a junior from Kevin, discard a bunch of stuff. Let's see, does Kevin have it? It doesn't seem like he has it right now. He would have already played it down if he did. There we see a Wobbuffet. No, we don't see a Wobbuffet. I guess I fell asleep or something from all the excitement. I trust Kevin either way, so. Here we see Adrian going to the Wobbuffet. I mean, either way, we're going to see a Power Friends knock out this Drifblim this turn, so. Kind of just in a bad spot either way. I guess I need to draw into a DC and put this, and knock out this Miltank with a Quaker Punch. That'd be really nice. Here we see a Verse Seeker from Kevin. Just getting scared of getting ready for a Quaker Punch if that happens. I guess that's why it's Verse Seeker. Here we go. On to my turn. Down to 1 prize on Kevin. I say the Manectric because it's kind of the only thing with free retreat. So here we see a laser. Not putting the Miltank to sleep. Here's an Ultra Ball. Hopefully Jirachi's in there. I can't remember if I played Jirachi or Jirachi discarded or not. So I do have the Jirachi. And I have a decision. I can either end Kevin down to 1 and try to draw a DC off that way, or Juniper and for sure and like have a better chance of getting it. But I'm gonna end him to 1, just to have a better chance of trying to get, so he doesn't have anything. And if I get into DC, I'm in a really good position. We'll see what happens. Okay, 1. So I whiff kind of everything. That's not good. So the problem is here is if Kevin has a Lysander, it doesn't matter who I send up, because Kevin can just Lysander the Manectric and win the game with Wobbuffet. Wobbuffet does 10 plus 10 for each damage counter, like I said before. Manectric has 80. And if he attacks the Wobbuffet, it does 90 total, which knocks out, knocks him out. The 170 perfect. When I ended 1 and he started laughing, I said, "What is it?" Kind of looking. He said, "Yeah." And then I saw it was a Lysander. So it's pretty much game. There's no way I can get around this. Now if I drew into a Verbeek, I could counter, kind of counter his thing. The Verbeek wasn't there too, so if I drew into the Verbeek, I could have a shot of, I don't know, maybe not winning, but of having a chance of winning. I don't know, that big Drifblim play I'd missed is what really hurt me the most. We're all kind of just goofing around now, because we all know it's over. All my friends are watching. We all know it's over for me. Lights are out. But I don't know what I'm doing either. I called Kevin a cheater, and he said you literally picked up my hand and saw what my card was. Oh well, as you can see, this game is pretty much over. So here I try to sacrifice Drachi to die, but Kevin's not gonna let it happen. He's gonna be. I'm trying to let Drachi shine. Kevin's put 30 on this Manectric. He's gonna do maximum damage. But thanks for watching. I hope you liked the finals. Like I said, I kind of misplayed with the Drifblim. If you like the videos, please subscribe. This is my last cities video till next year. So thanks for watching my cities in the Tennessee marathon. And thanks for all the support. We did hit 200 subscribers, so I'm really excited about that. Hopefully, I'll keep doing my daily updates, and then once states come around, I'll record Arkansas and Tennessee states. So we'll have both those states up. I'm trying to work on Mississippi. We'll see what happens. But always, thanks for watching, and have a great day. Alrighty, bye.